why do they have one bubblegum stalk and yet our bigger friend here has two? And why are they bumpy when the smaller chaps are perfectly smooth? You can't give me another new alien race without the proper information to fill out my Rick and Morty decks. If she's this big and the machine's still running, how is she A, alive, and B, not immediately popping Morty like a tomato sauce balloon the second he tries to squeeze through there?
There are some major issues between you and Beth that have been there since you guys met.
This is what apparently tips Jerry over the edge into patricide-in-law. This? An insightful statement that's likely based on truth as opposed to one of the many careless or hateful things that Rick has done? What's worse is that the show never has a problem making Rick out to be the asshole, so why not use this as an opportunity to show him really tormenting Jerry and Jerry finally breaking?
What else could reverse possibly mean?
In fairness to Beth, this is a terrible setting description. This setting should have clearly been called Inside Out, which still would be incorrect considering basically all that happens is the skin inverts but somehow leaves the eyes and mouth intact.
Man, this is gonna be awesome.
Rick doesn't find it at all suspicious that despite the huge line of people waiting behind him, this cart is allowed to leave completely empty, other than the two clearly assassin-y looking assassins in the back that are inexplicably being allowed to stay on despite having already partaken in the coaster. Also, how did the assassins know that this cart was the cart that Rick and Jerry were going to be on? And how could they guarantee that Rick and Jerry were going to be at the front of the line? Did Jerry just lift up the lap bar mid-ride? That should not be possible. I know this is an animated show, but I've had literal nightmares about this exact scenario, and I need to know that this should not be possible. The assassin inexplicably waits until Rick and Jerry have almost re-entered the resurrection and restoration field. I don't even think they have a line of sight now. Instead of activating a bomb, I just assumed this button was some sort of quick release mechanism for Rick's lab coat. And what's concerning about this is I didn't even question how ineffective and ridiculous that would be. My brain just said, yeah, that tracks. And I am not okay with how this show is reshaping my logic center. Look, I've never managed a resort with a resurrection and restoration field, but if I did, I don't think I'd put the power source to said field where it was so open to being damaged. I mean, look at all this rock. Why not bury that shit way underground? Rick and Jerry survive this. And you might think that's silly, but the whole episode is about a place with a resurrection and restoration field. And when you're gonna have your characters survive a direct collision with a mountain and a rocketing wheel of death, your supposed immortality field becomes about as important as the lowest button on a button-down shirt. I mean, it's there for a purpose, but does it really change much?
Who do you think had more taken from them when you shot 20 cc's of liquid dream killer into my daughter?
I f***ing love the writers of this show.
She was Rick's daughter, Jerry. She had options.
Oof. The monster stopped eating him for a second to pile on and say oof. Yeah, 2 sin removals in a row because the random forest monster said oof. I mean, balls, hilarious, I get it, but he could just duck down in the pouch a bit, right? Also, the creature that evolved to carry its young within punching distance of its gonads would like a quick conversation with Darwin, please.
Kissing Rick's ass isn't gonna help keep him around, Mom, but it will help you lose everyone else.
Chapter 47 on my thesis, challenging the R&R resort. A title that the owners really dropped the ball on by not using, now that I think about it, is wondering if laws regarding murder and assault don't apply here. I mean, you're still going through the mental and physical trauma of being attacked and assaulted, so are there just no repercussions because there's no lasting physical damage?
Like I lost Summer.
Hey, you haven't lost her yet.
No, I definitely did. She's gone.
There is not a chance Summer would have been able to sneak away. She's too big to miss, would shake the ground when she walked, and would be raining garage debris.
It's a synaptic dampener that blocks violent tendencies and controversial thought.
I want cookies and a 90-minute cut of Avatar.
This show cuts so deep. I f***ing love it. But unfortunately, I'm dangerously close to maxing out my sin removals for the season, so I'll just have to send the Cookie Monster shade instead.
Wait, I know where she is.
Of course you do. How else would we wrap up 2 storylines in the next 5 minutes?
Ethan and Summer were supposed to go camping, and then he dumped Summer.
The next book in my R&R field series.
I'll take you, by the way. I killed one shower. I'm too fucking good at this game. Had to get a cheeky clip in there. Wait.
will be dedicated to organized crime. Why isn't this resort being overrun with space mobsters and criminals that can either use it as a place to torture their enemies or as a hideout where they can't be hurt by the authorities? Using it as a theme park is wildly undervaluing its potential.
Nothing seemed big. Whoa, backside buff us. Nice. Flashing. Right side, right side. Right on right side. Clear this, please. Oh. Nice.
Live out the rest of your days in denial of your vagina fantasies.
It was a one-time thought that everyone has!
I mean, other than the people that already have a vagina, right? Rick and Morty episode steals the best scene from Everything Everywhere.
Smokes B. Be long. One long, close. Another, I think, maybe. Two hookah, at least. Maybe three. Two on site. Nice. Last one. Half it. Fuck it, just hold. Nice. That's crazy. Valorant literally made me give me a fucking L, bro. Can you buy me, please, Jet? Thanks, mate. Me personally, if my mic broke, I would just fucking switch games. Yeah, not comp maybe, I don't know. I mean, I got like 15 microphones. There's apps where you can use your phone as a mic. Just saying. Okay, I'm ulting, move. Okay, oh, one in lamps. Bro. Oh, fuck, close. Nice.
All at once in the dumbest scene from Doctor Strange 2, 5 years before either of them came out. And don't act like that isn't possible in a show like this.
Oh, God. I feel like our souls were united and we're all one with eternity.
Still a better explanation than anything I've heard defending the ending of Interstellar. And the final series of volumes will be spent positing that the R&R resort should be swamped by the entire damn universe. This is a place where you not only can't be permanently killed, but it reverses the thing that killed you. So anyone...
From right side. Let's try.
Someone with a spaceship and a terminal illness can come here, die, and be cured of anything that was killing them. This resort should be the seat of power for the entire damn multiverse. I know giant, inside-out, Kaiju versions of Summer and Beth are in this scene, but the real monster here is Morty, who uses his bare thumb to pat down this melted marshmallow. Directly touching the marshmallow is a surefire way to ruin any shot you have at not sticking directly to everything you come in contact with for the rest of the evening.
I think that guy only knows how to say aha. Oh no, they're actually here, I've seen him. Skibidi toilets. Info. No! I'm so dog shit at this fucking game!
So takes 21 minutes and 13 seconds to actually Rick and Morty.
I heard you broke up with Brad. Who are you gonna date now that you can date anyone?
Why is this an immediate question to ask someone that just broke up? I understand that they're keenly curious about body stuff, as evidenced in the following line.
Penis in the foreskin, kind of love.
So, yeah, go figure out what you enjoy, I guess. But can we just let people take a longer than 12-second break between the end of one relationship and questions about the next? You can be single, is what I'm saying. This highly...
I keep it on site. Why is it there? My bad. I thought it went to heaven. No fucking way else is. Oh, he's fucked. He got boxed like a fish. This is not Fortnite, little bro.
questionable school art that is inspiring a love of microscopes, trophies, open flames, hookah, and magnetic floating chalices. I'm confused about my career path by simply glancing at it.
Let's go. In and out. 20 minutes adventure.
Title of my overambitious sex tape? In this shot, the fleet isn't concentrating their firepower on one location, but when we zoom in, the firepower seems to be aimed at this Volvus mass. Don't get me wrong, one should always concentrate on the Volvus mass, but be consistent. Why is their skin flapping around as the wind is pushing it back from the ship's trajectory? I get that G-forces do crazy things to your face, but for this amount of gum flappage, surely they'd have to be taking some bizarre route out of here and not the straight line that we see in this shot.
Say don't be alone.
Can't do this anymore.
Audio from the TV Sins writer's room after sending Game of Thrones' final season somehow makes it into the episode.
This was insane. That was pure luck. I was not in control of that situation at all.
Followed by Jeremy and Chris's reaction to the birth of CinemaSins also making its way into a Rick and Morty episode. Not closing all of your eyes when receiving a massage.
You were right. Best day spa in the galaxy.
Enjoying whatever this is with your grandfather.
These things are just doing what they do in the wild. They love swallowing stressed out creatures for 20 minutes and then puking them up.
I think cats feel this way about birds. Like it's their responsibility to end their stressful birdie lives, consume them, and then vomit them on my pillow at 3 a.m. as if it does anyone a favor. So this sin is for the unexpected visual memory barrage of my long-gone Audubon-obsessed cat, Oliver. Oliver.
My whole body's like a baby's ass.
Diapered and rashy? Makes no sense.
Try swallowing the giant ball of snot that's dangling around in the back of your throat. It's disgusting.
Says the man who, for 90% of his day,
$40 on chat. Hookah.
has more bodily fluids on his face than Jabba the Hutt's gynecologist.
It's nice of you to let me off the hook. It's still unacceptable behavior, and I do regret it.
Rick is being extra nice because he's had all of his toxins removed, but that would seem to overlook that some of the most toxic people you will ever meet will carry themselves with a kind word and a smile. Yeah, take that. You came here for sex tape jokes and left with life facts, suckers.
I'm real proud to be your grandpa, Morty.
I guess the sin is on me for enjoying this
Lamps.
wholesome moment while also realizing that the toxic elements of Rick and Morty are ripped from their consciousness. Do I prefer this show? Am I a sap trained by television to feel better when everyone gets along like puppets?
Well,
Brenton
you
on
were
A.
flapping your parasitic turd holster.
Not specifying what the turd holster is, precisely. So I'm now unsure how to use it in situations requiring insult slinging.
I discovered the toxic equivalent of electricity, Morty.
I love the idea that there's a toxic version of electricity,
Right.
even if it doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
I mean,
so
would
it's so much
lightning
terror.
just deliberately pick out the
Powerful.
nicest people to strike? Would a power surge wait until you've nearly finished a big project to short out your computer and then do exactly the same thing to your brand new computer just to with you? Wait, toxic electricity may already be a thing.
Now, who can tell me the common denominator of these two fractions?
I think we should buy this round.
You don't
We
know
can
or
afford
you're
to.
just
We
bored.
do.
False dichotomies.
We buy this round, we lose next round, we save them. We can all afford Vandos. We can all afford Vandos. Yeah, we could. Peeking out the smoke.
With the kids' clothing variety as your only clue, you'll never discover the mystery of the current weather pattern in the neighborhood.
If we're all bored over here, wouldn't the common denominator be you?
We learned that it's only the character
Why are you
traits the
toxic?
individual
Also, we
believes
were
are
on that, if
toxic
you
that
guys
have been
do.
removed. But I still struggle to believe that Morty doesn't think being a back-talking smartass to his teacher
still be
doesn't fall
toxic
into
while
the
talking
realm of
facts.
toxicity.
I do, however, know that I have a pretty bad case of haven't taken you to dinner-itis.
This works. Oh, the item on the wall wasn't art at all. It was an actual trophy
Why?
case. Well,
Why
in
did
that
we play
case,
equal that round?
I will remove a sin.
We should have not
'cause I
played
called it
equal
off.
together.
And then
Why?
Addison back
Says
because
who?
it looks like the rest of the trophy.
We can all afford guns. We could have just saved the next. I understand it, but it's stupid. It's alright.
The case is further down the hallway, but we saw much more of it from a different angle earlier.
I think I know what to do.
Morty!
Holy sh! What was that foam made out of that it made it so easy for Morty to snap it in half? Oh.
I'll have a water.
But you already have wine. So wouldn't the drink order have already been taken? Or is that the previous table's wine? But why is there wine at the empty tables? What is this restaurant? Look, this is Rick and Morty land, so I'm going to gloss over the fact that these two 14-year-olds are having a first date at this fancy restaurant instead of a f***ing arcade or something. But I refuse to believe that this teenager would leave the house with little to no battery on their phone. That is a step too far, people.
Hey, Rick, are you familiar with Benoit technology?
The assholes behind Rick and Morty continue to make me drop the ball when it comes to resisting the urge to fall into the annals of the internet just for the sake of making sure I understand the whole joke they're
Ulting that shit, let's go. Okay, Reina's right here. There's 3 showers. 113 sage showers. Nice.
Making.
They're all the bad parts of us, which, by the way, includes our dishonesty.
But dishonesty can have positive uses, though. An abundance of honesty can lead to feeling like you have to fill in the comment sections of the internet with all the reasons you hate something, instead of letting people enjoy the things they love. You know, just as a totally random example.
No!
Is it wrong if I think this is kind of hot?
Watching an elder person force a younger person to toxify themselves in a garage experiment? Has Rick and Morty asked us to contemplate morals a bit too far this time? Probably.
Did I ask for this, huh? Did I?
Assessing threat to groin.
What use is a defensive groin laser if it only deploys after multiple hits to the vegetables have been received? Look, either this door frame is made of cardboard or Rick's body is made of titanium.
Break that shit. From backside, KO backside too.
And yes, in this world, either could be true, but if I stopped sending stuff because it could be true, these Rick and Morty videos would be about 5 seconds long. Carpet so weak it tears by hand, or hand so strong they tear carpet. Either way, it's a sin. Taping the horse head to the exterior of the frame rather than opening up the frame to subtly attach it to the photo directly. It's pretty disgusting, so you'll have to believe me when I say they forgot to put Rick's dismembered and eviscerated body in this panel. The monster's ripping a spine tube thing out of the center of the floor with no Rick, and then suddenly there's a Rick. The random bowl of fruit. On the bottom of the table survives this.
What did the booger version of you mean when he said he was going to make the whole world toxic?
Oh, I'm sure he just left that as a clue so Rick would know where to find him once he figures
Those
out
are
how to
ego
recombine
rounds.
them both into one being. Villains are super helpful like that.
It must be by the individual's own definition of toxicity.
The best thing about this episode is that it doesn't just assume that all's well once the things that you believe are toxic
Why are
about
you
you
being
have been
such a
removed.
bitch,
We
man?
can
I
all be
wanna
toxic
win the
in
game,
ways
yeah.
that we're totally unaware of, and
But
it all
like-
comes down to perspective. Damn you, Rick and Morty, for once again having more self-awareness and insight than any cartoon about a belching scientist has any right to be.
What do you mean like that? Stop acting like you're above us. You're in the same rank. We have nothing. Then make something. Then support us. Make calls. Enough to see you. Let's go. Let's go. Plant that shit, guys. I just made a call. No! 40. Nice. Great base. I'm gonna ult in this round. Okay, Jet's here. still working? Fucked, I'm fucked. To try and hold your space.
Moon Tower, Morty, is the perfect heightened metallic composition for the amplification of beaming of toxic energies.
Convenient tower fitting the exact requirements of the villain's plan is
Nice.
very convenient. Kids.
This stock is a beautiful redhead, recently single, not looking to date, but ready to fall in love.
Creators of the show went to the extra effort of animating this apple, in case this Jordan Belmort impression didn't quite hit all the asshole notes on its own.
Is this organic?
Yes, proclaiming the organicness of your food is pointless, but it isn't Morty chopping this carrot while neither moving the knife onto the carrot or the carrot
Dog.
into the knife levels of pointless.
Hey, did you ever want to hold a Terry fold?
Thinking that playing a whimsical song will make me hang around for the entirety of the Wait, what the hell is a terryfold? Why does it make me think of dinosaurs? Is this like a sexy dinosaurs song?
mate. Thanks.
How did dinosaurs have sex? I suppose carefully is the obvious answer. Wait, is that the end of the credits? Damn it!
All right, Morty, you ready for our adventure to the lost city of Atlantis?
Rick and Morty not being complete assholes to each other is a pretty clear indicator that we won't be going to Atlantis. And I get that's the point of the episode, but it doesn't make me any less upset that the episode does not contain an adventure to the lost.
Jetman at least. Why would he ever do that? Guys, I forgot. Are we playing for win, guys? Are we playing for win? I do not remember, guys. Are we playing for win? That is what you're doing wrong. Who got his kills? Who got his entry? Yeah. Sage will mid. Sorry, Sage will hookah. What? Sage hookah. Nice. Cool. My bad, he's just rotating now. Most likely going heaven. Nice fucking shot. Beautiful.
Lost City of Atlantis. Also, we're 3 seasons in and still no one's picked up this fucking sock.
We're going from reality to reality, asking Ricks to contribute.
Charity canvassing. Canvassing? Hey, the Brits and the Aussies went with charity muggers and then a shortened version of that. So now there's been bad word choices on 3 continents.
You're pitching the police.
My bad. Link, like. Just wanted to ask, by the way, Brim, when you said like your slang is shit or whatever, did you mean like British slang or like my call-outs? Genuine question. Thanks, mate.
This man's ball to a black teenager here.
The smartest man in the universe being aware of the complex and difficult relationship racial and ethnic minorities have with the police, but choosing to use the topic as fodder for his jokes as opposed to actually doing something about it.
You don't have to be a dick. I think you know that's not true.
When Rick stop being polite and start.
Come ulting him. Nobody in close right. KO used TP already. They know I'm on this side though. Back side, one coming here. And Jets. Jet right side. Resting back here, resting back here. There's no need to peek here, bro. Why do you peek that?
Getting real. We wouldn't dare play the music, but the sin, as always, is Joe Walsh. Eating sardines while driving, or pretty much ever. Also, drinking and driving.
Citadel Morning News. News about the Citadel in the morning. Pretty self-explanatory.
When you over-explain things to the different versions of yourself as if you're the asshole. And before you say, what about the Mortys? You and I both know they'll never stop playing with their remote long enough to watch the news.
60 iterations off the central finite curve. There's a Rick that works more with wood than polarity plating.
The subtitles on my version say this narrator's Sam Elliott, when it's actually Jeff B. Davis doing an impression of Sam Elliott. Now, whether that's a mistake or a joke, I'm giving it a sin for making me take the time to...
Where? Jump wants to push for some reason.
figure it out. But also, Jeff B. Davis absolutely nails this Sam Elliott impression.
And the chemical that makes his brain secrete goes into every Simple Rick Simple Wafers wafer cookie.
Brain secretion wafer cookies are my least favorite secretion wafer cookies.
Come home to the impossible flavor of your own completion.
Tagline of my sex tape? The arrow on the "this guy needs a plumbus" sign is not making it clear as to exactly who needs the plumbus.
I love being your new farty!
Kids, having an entire factory that only makes wafer cookies. Sure, a factory could put out just one product, but fucking wafer cookies? How is there a big enough market for those?
K83, affectionately known as Cool Rick.
K83 doesn't...
I'm cloning. Behind. Elbow one, released. Calm down, bro. Hey, I didn't. Hey, I'm not defending dropping the bomb there, but like, it's not helpful to complain after. I'm not saying that, but he's making our team feel worse. It's not helpful. We don't need it. Brokey. Come. Lamps, kill lamps. Why would he do that? Behind the wall. Pop dash. Nice!
Pronounce his name Kul Harik.
Just 4 normal Mortys. Normal? Put it in your blog.
Shop owner Morty is suddenly clever enough to make this comeback when a moment ago he wasn't clever
I'm allowed
enough
to
to give
get
Training Day
excited,
Rick
okay?
and Morty any information about the robbery beyond saying they looked like Mortys.
The Morty Town
I
logo.
try and only
Making
do it
your
after
game name
rounds.
sound Hispanic by adding the word logos to it is like the social science equivalent of adding the word quantum to things to make them more science-y.
More lasers.
Agreed.
How would you solve the Citadel's financial crisis?
Okay, I've got ult here, so we're gonna play for it. Play around it or whatever. Oh no, I don't. Fuck. Don't peek that, he's gonna kill you. Cloning. Sage 100% on top of that wall. Don't ask. Way up. I'm gonna ult it. Nice. Back out. Back out. Back out. I'm gonna ult the bomb and get it. Holy fuck. You're correct. Don't worry. I got it. Yeah, he's on it. He's on it. I'm too fucking good at this game. I'm too fucking good at this game. Yeah, wait up, mate. Come in if you want, but like, don't distract me. It's last round. Skibbity. Nice fucking pick. Nice fucking pick, Cypher. Nice, Cypher! Cypher, you have level 3 gear. I want you to know that. Yo, what's up?
Did you finish the game?
No.
I was going to ask if you can help me show the TV.
What with it?
I don't know how to turn it on and stuff.
There's a button on the front of it in the bottom right. Like.
I clicked it multiple times. It turned on, but it didn't do anything.
Oh, you gotta press one of the other 4 buttons, and you gotta change the source.
I don't know how to. What source?
Try them both. There's only 2.
Try both.
Yeah, HDMI 1 or 2. While the PlayStation's on, obviously. I'm so sorry. Corner, corner, corner. Jet 1 tap, base.
For a show as consistently
He's also
outside the box as
below.
this one, it's surprising they went with a boilerplate financial crisis as a problem facing the Citadel. I mean, at least give us a financial time crisis.
Can we fact check this, please?
Juggling would have been enough, but this one's for attempting to fact check a juggling metaphor. When they dismissed class, everyone but these 4 just walked out of the room and presumably out of the building using the front door. So why couldn't these 4 do the same?
I see it in our factories, where Ricks work for a fraction of their boss's salary, even though they're identical and have the same IQ.
If they all have the same IQ, then why aren't there robot servants doing all the work and thousands of Ricks just sitting around drinking margaritas? Shonies. What else would I send here?
Info. One long way. I'm going there. Nice, tap it. Too fucking good at this game. Flash out! Morning, morning. Who? Asked. Bro said you're a horrible person because you don't use your mic enough in Valorant. That's crazy. Calm down, bro. It's just a game. No, I mean, again, it's kind of bad for the team, but like... I guess again, it's only a game regardless. Yeah, it's over. I'm too fucking good at this game. One 40. I know.
Here. Everything else about the scene is perfectly
Easy.
normal. This screen in the back shows